Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of NoSkillCraft. I'm going to start this episode off here in the Nether Hub Central Room, which as you can see Corey's been busily redecorating. I think it's looking pretty good. The reason I'm here isn't to showcase this necessarily, it's because I need to go this way. I need to go this way to showcase something that I have been working with off camera. Now my base is that way. I'd have to go at the tunnel on the opposite side of the room. This direction would be Corey's base, and if I was to go up here and turn right, that would take me to the original stronghold that we opened up to get to the end. But I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to go through this new portal that I've set up, and we're going to go take a look at something that I've been building. So this is the staging area of the new thing that is upstairs, which is the PvP arena that I've been working on, and we'll look at momentarily. But we've each got a little room down here with a bed and some chests, and of course then, you know, chests of stuff we need for PvP and non-enchanted iron gear and some basic bows and shields, food and arrows. Obviously we want to be able to set our spawns here so we don't have to, run back here every time we die. And then we go up here and we're going to enter the actual arena. This chest is for just dumping shit we pick up as we kill each other. But here we go. This is the actual arena. That's actually a ceiling up there of black glass with red in the center, kind of making a dome. But yeah, each side is essentially identical, with the exception of a couple of the accented details. But yeah, we're gonna be in here PvPing around, doing murderous stuff. As you can see, let's see, we'll go up this one first. Jump up on this side. We can get up onto this little secondary platform level, I guess you would call it. It's not the ideal place you want to be in a battle. This is more like when you're up there fighting and you drop down here and you end up fighting in this center section. I don't think you'll start many fights on this center ring unless you're just expecting to die, because it's probably not the safest. And then this door and then the fire door, these both lead up into this section, which gives you like an overview of that, which is pretty much exactly why that center platform right there is entirely deadly. I'm thinking I should probably remove these two blocks off each of the windows so people can't just camp in here. But I've left, as you can see, some of the walls are pretty basic, unaccented. They don't have a lot going on because I plan future expansions, but I wanted to see how this area plays out before I start expanding it very much. And then there is this ladder here, which takes us up to this level, which is like pretty good place you can come in and get some like close quarter-ish combat going on up here in the center section, or middle, I guess the third level. There's 4 levels total. So there's some strategically placed water as well in all the corners, and there's in the very center there's the one you can jump into. And if you come around over on this side, and again all 4 sides are exactly the same, so this door is the same as that door and that door and a door that's right over there. You can come jump up here and you get into this like this level here doesn't have anything on it other than like walkways around. And then there's the highest level here, which is just, I don't want to call it a circle because it's like definitely not a circle, it's circle-like. We'll call it that. And then we got the glass on the very top. So I've spent like probably 4 or 5, maybe 6 hours constructing this. I brought my beacon over to help clear out all the area. Actually, maybe even 7 or 8 hours. I don't know. I didn't count. It was quite a lot. I didn't build it on camera because there was a lot of just like figuring it out as I went type of deal. Oops. But now we just need to get everyone together so we can have some all-out combat in here. Oh, shit. I know Red Shirt wants to set up like additional ones where we can have like bow only fights, things like that. This one is more like You can do it both modes, like mixed or, you know, just swords. I want to kind of see how both play out and then make some modifications. We can do tunnels that go deeper into the mountain all around and stuff. Actually, watch this. If I go and I do this and then I do this. Oh, I took a screenshot, but that's alright. You can get onto the camera account and you can see from up above. This is just dug straight down into the ground. It's just a big kind of like underground complex. So we can dig into the mountains all around. There's like a cavern around somewhere on one of the sides we've got to watch out for. And there's a few little unlit caves that we'd have to deal with as we're doing it. But again, I want to see how it gets used before we go messing around with any expansions onto this. So yeah, I'm kind of pleased with how this, we'll call it phase 1 of my arena, went pretty good. So I'm hoping that I can get all the NoSkillers on here over the weekend at some point to do some PvP fighting and give this a good test out. And we'll see if that happens or not. But for now, I'm going to cut this clip and figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of this episode. I mostly just wanted to start it off and show this off because it's what I've been working with off camera. Alright, for the next order of business, I'm here at Corey's base, and shit, it's nighttime. I'm going to go use his bed temporarily, make it daytime. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a prank here because it's fun, why not? And that is, I brought a whole bunch of coal ore. Now he's been creating a whole lot of nether brick, obviously. You've seen down in the hubs all the massive amounts of nether brick that he has to use, so he has to smelt it all. And I'm going to bring him a little over 2 stacks, a little over 2.5 stacks of coal in ore form. He's going to have to mine himself, and I'm going to do it by placing a, oh shit, plus sign on top of these diamond blocks. Since he has to mine them all himself, I figure 45 diamonds as a consolation prize of having to mine out all of these magical ores. But let me do a quick little time lapse of me putting these down. And look at that, we had exactly an even amount. Well, you know, divided by 5, the modulus was 0. So all that's left is for me to fly down, and yes, I did bring some signs, set up a sign so he knows to A, come and look for it, and B, who it's from. So we fly in and we'll go right inside. Fuck you, spider, I don't feel like fighting you. I imagine he will spawn somewhere around here. So let me put a sign here and go, I heard you need to smelt a lot. Left you some fuel outside. And there you go. Then he's gonna be like, oh, there's some fuel outside, and he's gonna run up here and he's just gonna see a tower of coal ore blocks. That's fucking awesome. Alright, now I'll kill this fucking spider. Oh, there's knockback on this sword. I forgot about that. Fuck you, spider. Alright. Successful minor little prank there. Have fun mining all that down, Corey. Make sure you use a fortune pick. Alright. For my next little project here, I'm going to start preparing to drain the water around this ocean monument. So I've marked out the 4 positions. They're not exactly the outside positions. They're going to be the sand wall that I then lay glass around the outside position. So I need to pop out all these and drop a row of sand right here. And I'm going to do this for all 4 of the corners that I've identified. And then I'm going to work out some kind of piston system to push pistons forward so I don't have to do this the whole square around. I'm going to like, I'm going to use piston systems to make this all nice and easy. What am I getting caught on? Getting caught on something, some kind of ghost block there, and I don't know what. Stupid ghost blocks. Alright, well, let me get the 4 posts in place. Alright, quick little progress update here. I did a little bit of work last night. It's the next day now. As you can see, I've got this sand wall almost laid all the way around. I tried a few different ways to automate this, and all of them seem to have many problems. So I'm just going around doing it manually, dropping this wall. So once I get all this sand laid, which as you can see, it's only a little bit further to go, I need to go around and line this entire thing with glass. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next little bit, laying the rest of this sand and then going and putting glass all around on the outside. Alright, I've got the first of these red stained glass walls in. I must say they look pretty cool underwater, especially in the corners. This will look better from the outside where you get the water effect on the outside of the glass. But I've got the first one in, 3 more to go. I'm going to surround this whole sandbox with glass blocks, and this is time consuming to say the least, and I don't have near enough glass. I'm gonna have to go farm more sand, make more glass. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit of time, so let me keep placing glass and get on it. Alright, so I've got the glass wall totally in, goes all the way around and goes all the way to the bottom. Took many minutes. I wouldn't say many hours. Oh shit. Get out. But it did take quite a bit of time. Next I gotta get up and underneath there and dry out the bottom of this, because that's gonna be a pain in the ass if I do that at the end. And then I need to come and kind of grid this place out and dry it out in 5x5 sections, but I think I'm gonna do the bottom part off camera, and then I'll show some of the grids, because the bottom part's just going to be like when I originally cleaned it out, block it off into sections, throw down some sponges, and good to go. So let me get under there and get this underway. Alright, I have completely gotten rid of all the water on the bottom of the ocean monument. I've also discovered that this is a slime chunk, because there's been a few slimes that spawned in here. It's quite amusing to me, but I don't think I'm going to build a slime farm or anything like that. I already have a pretty good one. So the next step is going to be to go up on top and start dropping sand grids and start draining the water from the above part of the ocean monument. So I need to go back to my base and switch out some of the equipment I have. So let me go and do that, and I will be right back. Alright, so I got the first column done. Basically I gridded out 5x5, and then I just stick some sponges, boop boop, punch down a few blocks here, stick a few more sponges. Oh, come on, get in there, and I just make my way down to the very bottom, boop, and boop. Oh god, I'm in here. Alright, well, I guess I'll finish it off from the inside. Worst things could have happened. And it goes all the way to the bottom. Alright, and then I just take little torches and I torch down all the little sand columns in between. And I also can do along the glass now. Do a bunch of them at once. Oh yeah. Oh shit, I missed that one. Alright, so this is basically what I'm going to be doing for the next little bit. Fucking making grids of sand. Oh, I probably should have got the sponges back before I did this. And then clearing out all the water from inside of the ocean monument, or around the outside of it. Inside's been done for a while, so alright, let me recover my sponges and get this one done out and get all this water cleared. let's all just take a moment to admire the beauty of a partially dewaterified ocean monument. Like, I'm getting there, like halfway done, a little more than half, I would say. And this one's all gridded out. It's just a matter of sucking the water out of these 2 rows and then like 2.5 rows over here. I'll be done before I know it, which is good because it's taken me quite a while. So a long project to get done, but the end is in sight. And as I torch down these last few little pillars here, I'm going to have a completely cleared out ocean monument. No water above it, inside or below it. I've cleared out all the sand, and all that's left now is for me to decide how I want to build the Guardian Farm. If I want to tear down the whole ocean monument and just make a big one, if I want to somehow incorporate it into part of the design of it. I haven't quite decided how I want to do that portion of it yet. I just wanted to get this whole shit cleared out, make it so we can have the ability to do it, and it's done. So my next step is I gotta do a little bit of cleanup, likely smelt a lot of this bullshit sand I got everywhere into glass, and yeah, go from there. But that's gonna be it for me for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and mash that like button. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. You want to see what I'm going to do with this area for sure, and all the fun stuff we've got coming up, including some PvP in that arena that I showcased at the beginning of the episode. So yeah, that's going to be it for me, and I am out of here.